Okay, this is a video about the censorship in my country. Of how shows get sliced, where scenes get cut out, and some audio is purposely cut. In this, I'm going to be talking about how ironic it is how some shows get taken off, even though they are shown at an appropriate time. How some shows still get cut, even when they're changed at an appropriate time. And how annoying that they cut even the slightest little things out of the TV shows just to suit the audience, because people get easily offended. So, enjoy the rest of my rant. As mentioned, sorry, disclaimer for it. As mentioned, this is the irony factor. This section is on about how ironic it is how they put some shows on and they get took off like that, even though they're shown at a very appropriate time. Sorry. Take Happy Tree Friends for example. Right? There's a difference between the internet shorts and the TV series, what they've done. Now, the TV series, they actually showed it on Paramount Comedy 1. And they showed it at an appropriate time. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, I think something like that. And apparently there wasn't, apparently they only showed volume 1 of season 1. They didn't even show the full season. They just showed volume 1 and that's it. They didn't show any more episodes. They showed the first 9 segments, even there's something like 32 segments, maybe more, but that's it. It's like, what the fuck? The show, even the show still, that have like sexism in it, and like racism, and just political incorrectness, and yet something as simple as cartoon animals getting killed gets only shown once or twice and never again. Please tell me that is not ironic. I know some people will be like, oh yeah, no, I'm getting offended, cartoon animals getting killed. It's like, then don't fucking watch it. You're not glued to the TV. Anyway, there's another thing. Happy Tree Friends isn't as bad as people swearing their asses off, or like humans killing each other in TV shows, or like using nuclear warheads. But I love the violent shows, but I love shows where they have more verbal jokes as well. So if you stop Happy Tree Friends being shown, what's next? Something as simple as South Park? Then moving up to Family Guy and shows like that? Then TV would suck even more and be boring. And after that little piece of injustice, it's time for the next section. Enjoy. Right, I'm going to merge 2 sections together what I was going to talk about, so I can make one big section to save a lot of ranting. So I hate it where they show a TV show at an appropriate time, say 6 o'clock. I'd say that's an appropriate time for like Simpsons. And yet, they still cut out some of the best bits. Like when Bart goes down to the 3rd grade and Lisa gets moved up to the 3rd grade, where the new teacher says, Lisa is from Mrs. Hoover's class. They've kept that in. It's okay. And they go, and Bart is from Mrs. Krabappel's class, and the teacher's supposed to say, slut. But when I watched that a bit ago, Channel 4 sliced it. I was like, what? Just slicing that? It's like, so you're not allowed to say slut anymore. You're allowed to put crap programs on that channel, but you're not allowed to put a simple word like slut on there. I remember a time where Simpsons was more adult oriented, where it had loads of swearing, loads of adult jokes, and it was basically pretty awesome. But now, well, they fucked it up. They've censored the hell out of it. Even the air scenes they've censored out. It's like, and that's not the worst part. 2 other shows I love get censored. Scrubs, 70s show. An example of Scrubs getting censored, well, whenever it's shown on E4, they always cut out that scene where, the episode where the janitor gets a saw, and is sawing, like a branch off a tree. They always cut out the daydreamer, where JD and the janitor both imagine JD getting his arm sawn off by the janitor, and getting beaten with it by the janitor. They always cut that out. And that's not the worst part. They always cut that daydream out. Well, not daydream. I'd say flashback out when the janitor wonders in an episode what happened to the old security guard. Tek and Carla was supposed to imagine a security guard suffocating a patient who didn't agree with him. But thanks to censorship, it just shows you the security guard with the pillar, and bam, cut. So you can see why I get pissed off that even when shown at appropriate time, something gets cut, the little things get cut, or when it's something like Happy Tree Friends being shown quite late, it still manages to get taken off. Just fucking hate censorship. I'm glad to run out DVDs where you can actually watch with all the stuff intact. And before I go, a bit of 70s show. What I hear, what gets cut. Like, I don't know if any of you watch that 70s show, but any episode where Eric is accused of cheating on Donna with his lab partner, Donna shows the panties in the hub, and Eric's lab partner says something like, "They're not mine are pink, and I've a rose in the middle." And Eric, Kelsa, and Fez imagine the panties, but it's like, nope, TV cut that out. And like the episode where Red finds out that Eric smokes pot as well, they always cut out the flashback of when the very first smoked pot. It's like, you know what? Like I said, I'm glad they have these on DVDs. I'm glad you can view all the uncut content in the DVDs. If you wanna, right, stop censoring the little things. And if that's too much to ask, then put it on later so we can view all the uncut content. Adios, you guys.